Hello friend, welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to take a look at another really cool plugin. This is a great little saturation plugin that's really going to add some spice and some character to your mix. This is the Chakra plugin by Styx Audio. We're going to listen to it on a mix bus and some drums and some guitars and some vocals. I'm going to check this out, and there's going to be a special discount code for you in the description box below if you want to check that out. So we're going to listen and look and walk through the Chakra plugin by Styx Audio. Here we go. Stick around. Okay, friends, welcome back. So here we are taking a look at this really cool looking plugin. I mean, I'd buy this just because of the way it looks. This thing is great. This is the Chakra plugin by Styx Audio. Again, links will be in the description box below. You can get a 10% discount by using the coupon code that I have in the description box. So go check that out. This is a sponsored video, and that Styx Audio reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to take a look at their plugin. I said, sure, send it over. Let's take a look at it. I like saturation plugins, and I think the simpler they are and the more subtle they are most times is really great. So they sent it over so I could do this little review for you, but they don't get a chance to see the video before it goes live. They don't get a chance. They don't tell me what I can say in the video. You know how it goes here. If I'm showing you a plugin like this, it's because I like it, I've used it, and I think it's really cool, and it's staying in my arsenal. If I didn't like it, you wouldn't see this video. Let's walk through this plugin. Make sure you check the links in the description box below. So here we go. This is really cool. This is a cool looking plugin. So what I like about this right out of the gate, it's simple. There's enough controls on it to give you some flexibility and some variety, but there's not too much stuff. So if we start over here at the top, we have our power on and off, pretty simple. Then we have an input meter here. We have our input here on the left side. Then in the center here, we have this really cool min and max. And the more you turn this up, the brighter the logo gets, which is pretty cool. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. Then we have a bass tilt here that adds a little bit more bass, or we can have a little bit of a mid scoop here. We'll test all that out. If you click on this little logo here, you're going to get the user manual, which I highly recommend you take a look and read, especially if you want to learn how to activate your new plugin, so on and so forth. Then we have, let's see, in the center here, we have a tone EQ, low and high. We'll check that out. Underneath that, we have a total harmonic distortion circuit, which I really dig, and we could turn that up or down, and it's variable, so we could sweep in and out. We have a wet dry knob if you want to do the parallel thingy. If you click here on the Styx Audio little logo here, you'll see right underneath it says high quality 4K, or you can have it in eco mode. Put it at high quality 4K. If you have a modern computer, you're going to be totally fine here. Here's our mid scoop here. Then we have our output here as well. Underneath, if you go under here where you click on output, you see how it says normal? If I move my cursor over, if I click on that, it says delta, which means you can hear just what's being affected, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll check that out as well. And then over here is your activation for your plugin. If you click that, you can deactivate the plugin, but why would we want to do that? And that's it. It's that simple. So right now I have this on a few different sources and it's all bypassed. This, what you're looking at, is on the master bus. This is a song by the artist James D. Cooler. We've used James's music on our channel before. His links will be in the description box as well. This song is called There's a Feeling. This mix has been done in the new Fender Studio Pro 8 DAW, all with stock plugins, part of my new mixing in Fender Studio Pro course. You can check that link in the description box below. So this mix was done after I completed the course, and now we're dropping the only plugin outside of the stock plugins on this. This is on the mix bus. This is Chakra. So here we go. Let's listen. So it's bypassed right now. Then I'll bring it in and we'll start twisting some knobs and we'll see what we get. Here we go. Little James D. Cooler.
Tomorrow feels like yesterday. Get yourself and run. You better get yourself and run. Ha! Here comes Monday, wake up fast. Another day when I'll be late. But Friday night, don't hold me back. You know I won't sleep until Sunday. There's a feeling in my soul. I'm on my way, I'm coming home.
So right out of the gate with no bass and no mid engaged here, total harmonic distortion at about 25%, tone EQ straight up the middle. All of a sudden, you know, we got about 3/4 of this thing kind of put in there. You could hear the saturation. You hear a little bit of brightness, a little bit of color that's being added. It's a little bit louder, so we can always turn down the output to compensate.
Sunset light fades off my face, the stars and me and my own thread rolling down, that's all I feel. Something that never turns me back. There's a freedom in my soul. Ain't no brakes, just drive alone. It's been days that were so fast. I wish that I could get that back, but I believe in wonders until my days are
So what I like about it is that it's fairly subtle. Even turning up this EQ all the way, it obviously gets brighter, right, on the high side, but it's not unusable, right? Sometimes with these types of plugins, the more you push them, at one point they just go, you can't even use it anymore. It's just, you know, you can use about 25% of what the plugin's capable of, and then after that, it's the big mess. Not in this case. It sounds really good.
tomorrow feels like yesterday. You better get yourself and run. You better get yourself and run. There's a feeling in my soul. I'm on my way, I'm coming home. There's a feeling in my soul. Ain't no brakes, just drive alone.
I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it's just like, it's like you put it on there and it just sounds better, right? That's really, really cool. Okay, let's back it off a little bit and then we'll go to like our drums. I just want to kind of make it not so obvious.
Turns me back. There's a feeling in my soul. Ain't no brakes, just drive alone. It's been days that were so fast. I wish that I could get that back, but I believe in wonders until my
I think on the master bus here, on the mix bus, I'm going to leave the bass and the mid out. A little bit of total harmonic, well, 2/3 of the total harmonic distortion circuit. We're using it at 100% wet mix, and we're using the high EQ here. Pretty cool. Okay, so we'll leave that in play. Let's listen to this on the drum bus. So let's just solo up our drums here. Let me get a little bit of drums happening here with a loop. Let's see what we got here. Is that what we want? No, we want this. This is what we want. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's listen to this on some drums. Here we go. We'll open up our trusty plugin. Let's see what we got here. Kind of dig the mid scoop here. Kind of like that. Always nice to do it with the bass guitar, kind of playing with drums. Again, I think it sounds good. Again, if you're going to put this on several tracks in a mix, which you can really do, what's kind of what we're doing here, a little goes a long way, right? So if you already got this on the master bus, and then we're also putting it on the drum bus, which is going to the master bus, you can be a little bit more subtle with this. So whenever you're using saturation plugins like this, at least in my opinion, the way I tend to use these things is I'll use them in a bunch of different places throughout a mix, but I'll use them in small doses. And then the cumulative effect that adds up to something that really sounds great, as opposed to over pushing it in any one element, unless you're going for kind of a special effect, right? But in general terms, I like to use these things subtly. And what I like about this is that you can be subtle with it, but it really still makes a difference, which is great. So that's drums. Let's also check this out on, what else do we have this on? We have this on an acoustic guitar bus. Let's just solo that up and see what that's doing. Really helps the acoustics cut through the mix, which is really cool. Really nice, really good. I like this a lot. This is a nice plugin. Really nice plugin. All right, let's check it out on some, we have some clean electric guitars, like some kind of chorusy. Let's see what we got here as far as the loop goes. Let's put it on at the beginning of the tune where it's just the kind of guitars happening. That might be kind of fun. Let's check that out. And let's just see what it does to a set of clean guitars here. I'll solo it up just so we can have some fun. We'll turn it on here. So let's check this out. So what we can do here maybe is we can really push it a little bit, and then we'll use the wet dry knob to kind of do the parallel thing. So by pushing this all the way up, if you don't use the wet dry knob, it gets kind of crunchy. Watch. So there's an example of how you can just really push the thing, turn everything up, and then use the wet dry knob, which is cool. Last thing I want to check in on quickly is a vocal. Let's just listen to it on James's lead vocal here. Again, check out James D. Cooler. His link will be in the description box below. Thank you, James, for allowing us to use this song for this demonstration. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you want to check out this plugin, you get a 10% discount coupon code. It's in the description box. Go check that out. Let's see. So let's get James's lead vocal up here. And again, we'll solo it and then we'll bring everything back in the mix. I just want you to hear what this thing can do. Let's turn this on. Here we go.
When tomorrow feels like yesterday, you better get yourself and run. You better get yourself and run. Ha! Here comes Monday, wake up fast, another day when I'll be late.
I'll take some of the reverb away just so we're not masking it here. Here we go. Oops, what did we do there? Come on. There we go.
But Friday night, don't hold me back. You know I won't sleep until Sunday. There's a feeling in my soul. When tomorrow feels like yesterday, you better get yourself and run. You better get yourself and run. Ha! Here comes Monday, wake up fast, another day when I'll be late. But Friday night, don't hold me back. You know I won't sleep until Sunday. There's a feeling in my soul. When tomorrow feels like yesterday, you better get...
Yeah, and it dresses it up nice. Let's put it back in the mix here. I'll put a little bit of the reverb back just so we could hear it.
Get yourself and run. You better get yourself and run. Ha! Here comes Monday, wake up fast, another day when I'll be late. But Friday night, don't hold me back. You know I won't sleep until Sunday. There's a feeling in my soul.
This is going to also add a little bit of compression to the signal, so be careful when you're kind of using it. Again, I think this thing is really great to sprinkle it around on the important elements of the mix if you're going to put it on individual tracks, right? I wouldn't suggest any kind of plugin such as this, you just throw it across everything. Obviously, that's going to be overkill. You want where you want things to kind of stand out, be a little special, give it a little bit of a unique sound. This is something that I would definitely use because it's simple, it sounds good. No matter how you twist the knobs, it doesn't sound bad. It's all usable from all the way up to all the way down and anywhere in between. It's usable and it's simple and it's easy to use. And that's always really, I want something like this that you could dial in fast. If I have to spend an hour trying to figure out all the controls on a plugin, it's too much. I want to put something on it, turn it really quick and keep moving to keep in the creative flow. And that's what I love about this plugin. So go check it out, man. I'm really glad I'm going to use this in some future projects. I really like it. Check it out. Link will be in the description box below. There'll be a coupon code there so you can go check it out. It's a very affordable plugin. I believe at the recording of this video, it's somewhere around the $80 US. I mean, it's an affordable plugin and it really sounds great. So go support Stick Audio. Check out their website below. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you've ever checked this out. And if you decide to go pick it up, let me know how you like it. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. So until the next video where we check out some more really cool plugins by some really cool companies, I've been Dave with HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com. Thank you so much for watching me, everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next video.